Hey, this is the pizza here, and I'm showing a video of my mage in Forsaken Abbey. So I've already done 2 Forsaken Abbey videos with my tank, and now here's a different perspective on the instance with my mage. And I'm gonna start off this video by showing a clip of exactly what not to do while playing as a mage. So we had a level 48 warden in our party, and I saw him jump down here to clear out some mobs. And I thought, okay, he's gonna cover me if I go down. Didn't happen that way. I casted Purgatory Fire, I bit off way more than I could chew, and ended up having to run away. The rest of the group was still on the bridge above me, so I was kind of surprised I was still alive right now. Cast another shield, run back over to the warden, maybe. Nah, didn't save me. So, and these guys, they keep stunning me for like half a second or so, and I figure try to run back to my group. I haven't stopped running to type help yet, but there you go. I stopped to type help, and that's what gets me killed. So that's what not to do on a mage. I'm just not used to playing so cautiously, and I was like, I was typing. Oh my god, I was running around for like a full minute, and so yeah, I was just surprised it actually lived that long with 5 or 6 ads on me. And so skipping ahead to the first boss, cause you guys have seen everything in FA multiple times, so. And there's the one guy, Leroy, but he doesn't actually do it because he'd probably die. But other than that, so we start the battle, and like I said, we have a level 48 warden. So we take down the bosses fairly quickly. I still have to speed up parts of the video to fit the 10-minute time limit on YouTube. And yeah, but this part isn't sped up, and you can see how fast we just take him down. And he's down. So that was the first boss. Very easy. I dropped some Undertaker trousers, I think that says. Nothing that I really want though, so but I discreet it in case nobody else wants it. And don't see anything I like, so moving on. And in this room, this is the room that's just packed with mobs. We kind of the level 48 warden just kind of cleared out most of the room, and we gave him some backup, so there really isn't much to show of that. So then I'll skip ahead to Flowing Chaos. This is where I have to speed up the video a little bit. I enjoy jumping around, in case you haven't already figured that out from my other videos. And sometimes you'll see me using spells that aren't exactly the most efficient, like they don't do as much damage and cost more mana. But the reason for that is I just don't like doing the same thing over and over again. So, I'll throw in maybe a meteor shower, maybe a little plasma bolt to break up the monotony of flame and fireball. And I should have been keeping I forgot what it's called, but the buff where it reduces your mana cost per spell, because that buff doesn't cost any mana, so you can just keep it up forever. Well, not forever, but until it recharges. It lasts for I think 50 seconds, and has a 2-minute recharge time, so you can keep it up for almost half the time, and it'd really help if you're running low on mana, and I find it more useful when I'm farming actually, because when I'm in an instance I'll just drink a potion. And that's another thing with the mage, I find myself drinking a lot more mana potions, and actually potions in general, because on my tank I could use mana return to get my mana, and since I was a knight/priest I could just use my healing spells to get my health back, so I hardly ever had to use a potion. But here I'm having to use a lot of mana potions, mainly during the boss battles. But like I was saying, the mana cost reduction spell. It mainly helps when I'm not in an instance, and I just don't want to have to use up a potion and don't want to wait for my mana to recharge. But it can come in handy when you're fighting a boss that, when you're fighting a boss and maybe your mana potions are recharging, but you still don't have quite enough to do as much damage as you'd like. And another thing is the mana regeneration spell, which I think has actually I have no idea how long the recharge is, but that's nice to just like whenever you're low cast instead of using a potion, and it's not quite as good as a potion, but it gets the job done most of the time. So here you can see we're fighting next boss, and the zombies are spawning on the mage next to me, and so I start to try to take them on me once again, pretty stupidly, with Purgatory Fire, and like, oh, bad idea. So nearly get myself killed again, then run away. Not following me, so I run back, and I'm honestly not sure how he didn't die. Someone must have been giving him some pretty good heals. We did have a healer in our party. Wasn't a priest though. Well, no, I don't think it was. But yeah, we did have a healer in our party, and so I'm picking them off from a distance, trying to get them off because our level 48 is taking the boss down too fast, so we can't take all the ads. But there you go, second boss down, and they did make a few changes. Dark Power release, I'm not sure if they still have it. Like, he didn't cast it at all during this. I'm not sure if it was silenced or not or whatever. But I ran it before, this wasn't my first time with my mage, and I ran it before. And instead of Dark Power release, he had this kind of glowing ring around him, like almost the entire time. And I think that's like the new AoE. Ankelon, you'll see in a minute or two, did try to cast Dark Power release. I silenced it before I could complete the casting. But yeah, and Ankelon also has this new skill that, once again, didn't see it in this one, not sure why, but I saw it in the other run. It's called Flick, and basically I think it targets the person with the most aggro and just flings them across the room. So I don't think you lose aggro, but probably interrupts any skill you have. I haven't actually been affected by it, but I'm guessing it interrupts any skill and probably prevents you from, participating for a couple seconds while Ankelon chases you down. So yeah, those are a couple new skills, and Dark Power release, even though Ankelon does try to cast it right here, and I use Silence, it's not as frequent as before. Like, it's not the, like, in my Forsaken Abbey solo video, I said that it's like Fireball, Dark Power release, Fireball, Dark Power release, or Fireball, Silence, Dark Power release, or something like that. And this is not the case now because of the new patches. I'm guessing they decided it's a little boring to have all the bosses in the game have the same AoE attack, so they dumbed it down a bit, and so this is what we get. So there goes Ankelon, down for the count, and yeah, we had the roll set to whites because somebody in our group was grabbing every single white. That's another thing is, if you're in a party in an instance and a bunch of whites drop, just, don't take all of them. Like, if 4 whites drop and you have a 6-person group, maybe take one. Just don't take all of them, because some people might really need the money they can get from selling those whites. But we do get a nice set of earrings, so happy about that, but I think I actually passed on them because they had the stats weren't too great. But yeah, that's the end of our Forsaken Abbey run. I will definitely do a solo this on my Mage, and compare it to my run with my tank. Till next time.